Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. We're checking out part number 2 of Supernatural by NewJeans. Very excited about this one. I love their concepts of like basically showing you two sides of a coin, so to speak, with their music videos. So without further ado, this is seemingly going to be quite different from part number 1, even though the song is going to be the same. So I'm very, very excited. And the song itself was absolutely freaking beautiful. One of the best NewJeans songs at this moment. So without further ado, let's go. Oh. Whoa. Come on. Ooh. There's the bunny. Spaceship, okay, I see. Hold up, let's take it back. Whoa. That explains Danielle going into the room with the storm in her hand.
How much danger we're going to be put in? Everyone's been going after us because we're not normal people. What are you going to do then?
Whoa. Supernatural perfume. Be free like a bird? Whoa. This is such a fun song. Okay. Whoa. Tension Shipwreck. Nice. Whoa, the Dino Bunnies is crazy. And they're zebra Dino bunnies, right? They literally have the patterns of a zebra. Yeah, we talked about zebras in the last reaction. Damn, that is so freaking cool. I didn't notice. Wait, was that obvious? Okay, this is absolutely crazy because I don't think that I actually noticed that the Dino Bunnies have a zebra pattern on them, because I talked about zebras quite a bit in the previous reaction. We talked about the zebra analogy, feeling out of place among horses. When you are unaware of your true zebra nature, it can lead to confusion and a sense of inadequacy. Recognizing and embracing your stripes empowers you to find your herd, learn from them, and discover what brings you joy and fulfillment. It seems like we got some of the answers from the previous music video, especially like why was there a fight happening? Why was there supernatural shit happening? The weather is fucked up. We saw in the previous music video, part 1, Danielle with like the thunder all over her arm, her looking into the mirror and everything. Here we see her like the thunder is literally blowing up the soft boxes in the studio. So it's almost like she is unleashing her thunder because she is experiencing emotions. I'm not sure if it's emotions of like uh, feeling new things, like being in love, or feeling anger, feeling like you are out of place, trying to adapt, because it seems like towards the end, like those spaceships are actually coming to Earth. They're circling Earth basically to get NewJeans back, because NewJeans are the aliens in this case who are masquerading as human beings, but in reality, there are those same dino bunnies with the zebra stripes as we saw in this music video. It seems like there's like a bit of a love story. It seems like there's a bit of a, jealousy. There's a little bit of like fighting in between the members, because you're not supposed to fall in love. You're not supposed to be distracted by a boy. The interesting part is there's a little bit of something that reminds me of something like, Ditto or Oh My God, in terms of the commentary that this kind of provides, because in some capacity, NewJeans are aliens, much like idols can be aliens in a way, because idols are not supposed to have those same relationships. And if they do, it leads to thunder in the form of, fans going crazy, sending trucks, or like being agencies potentially, doing the, you're not supposed to do that. You have an image. You're supposed to be free, because you're supposed to be single or whatever, because, the fans, have some kind of a weird parasocial relationship with you. So if you are in a relationship, then that could disrupt the entire flow of being a boy group or a girl group, whatever the case may be. I thought that was really, really, really interesting. So the fact that they're all acknowledging like all of NewJeans are aliens. They said there's 5 of us. It seems like NewJeans are like on this earth, and they're not supposed to play with their powers, but their emotions get the best of them because they're trying to adapt to this earth, which I thought was really, really interesting. And then, we see all the space ships surrounding Earth. We see the dino bunnies as well. We see the skyline that we saw in the previous music video that started off as a regular skyline in the intro, and then it transformed into like this bunny skyline, which I thought was also really, really cool. I did not expect the full sentence in perfect Spanish, what it sounded like, and I damn sure didn't expect the captions to be in Spanish. There's even like this conversation literally feels like something that idols might talk about. I used to intentionally try to not make friends with anyone, because that could lead to something that, people see you hang out with someone, they're going to talk shit. Even if it's not romantic, they're going to try and dig dirt on that someone that you're seeing, or on your friends, and they're going to try and connect it to you. It's almost like you cannot have a personal life if you are an idol. So honestly, it feels like it's a very meta kind of music video, because NewJeans are aliens masquerading as real human beings who happen to also audition for a group, and they happen to have become idols, and there's like another boy group, and there's that boy who some of the girls, I believe more than one of them has like some sort of like feelings towards him. So some have love, some have jealousy, because they also have affection towards him, and it's almost like competing against one another, which is something that we're not supposed to do, but it's also a new feeling towards us, sorry. Like, it's really, really crazy. Like, the conversation, and like them, the whole weather being weird. Like the weather is literally supernatural. Like the weather is literally the title of the song. That's why it's all weird. And, because this feeling is supernatural to us because we're not used to experience love, everything is becoming complex, which is also is like this music. I'm either overthinking the fuck out of this or this is super meta and like they're NWJNS, like they're new genes within a different universe of new gene. Like they're idols who are aliens masquerading as idols, auditioning and becoming another group that is very much like New Jeans. And the storm rolling, as Daniel is the one who says it because she's the one who's creating that storm, is also just freaking awesome. So it was really, really interesting. I had a slightly different um idea of this music video in terms of like loving yourself first, finding a place within yourself, which is why I talked about that whole zebra analogy, like finding being a horse. In the first music video, there was a horse with a zebra mask on it. So feeling out of place and wanting to find your own colors. But it's almost as if New Jeans cannot find those colors because they cannot have personal life because something interferes with that. Whether they're all kind of like fuck around with it because they have conflicting emotions and they're like, we're not supposed to do this, we're not supposed to do that. We are on this new earth and we are supposed to behave normal. And yet we're experiencing all of these feelings of like love, and there's confusion, there's anger, the thunder, which represents chaos, there's the birds, which represents wanting to be free, basically. Like, I want to be free as a bird, I want to have hope, and I want to have freedom. And I cannot have that because I'm constantly am surrounded by someone that watches over me and wants to control me, but I want to find out the real meaning of love or of life potentially as well. What I also like is that they also talk about love is here, everything was right in front of my face as we see the bunny spaceships. In the first music video, I was like, the bunnies represent probably the fans, and like looking for love when you already have someone that loves you more than you can ever imagine is and you needing, much like a zebra who finds themselves out of place, you need to discover yourself first before you let anyone come into your life. So that boy that they might have feeling towards, he doesn't mean any shit because you have to love yourself first. You have to discover yourself first before sharing your life with someone else. But I don't know. Is there like some meta commentary on like relationships that agencies have with their groups and how controlling they can be, and that results in parasocial relationships? Because in my opinion, if agencies didn't force that notion in the beginning, if they didn't create that false hope for fans for some reason, idols wouldn't need to feel like they need to hide their emotions, hide if they are in a relationship, hide anything that relates to personal love. So I feel like one pushed the other and the other was pushed over the edge because parasocial relationships can get quite crazy. So I wonder if there's like some meta commentary on this. It wouldn't surprise me because of Ditto, because of, oh my God, like NewJeans has done that before, but this is kind of like going even one step further because that does include like the actual companies and agencies that push your narrative, push your image to be something that is completely unattainable, and force you to keep those pretenses to happen, to continue with those pretenses. So I just wonder if there's like, if it's as deep, or New Jeans are just like these aliens who try to get accustomed to life on Earth. They have superpowers, they try to keep them in check, but then falling in love brings out the worst in them, and that creates like a supernatural weather, that creates thunderstorms, that creates like, because of those powers, it acted as a signal for the space bunnies to come in and locate them and want to take them away back home or to take over home so that they cannot escape. the Dino Bunnies, I'm not really sure. Is the Dino Bunnies planet, someplace that they just wanted to escape because they wanted to rediscover themselves because they felt like they were like those uh, horses and zebras that don't feel like they belong? I'm not sure, but I feel like there's quite a few different like outcomes to this and different interpretations. So if mine made any sense, let me know in the comment section. If you have a different one, make sure to comment. And I did talk about it in the previous music video. So if I'm missing some stuff in this reaction, please don't think that I haven't talked about it. Maybe I haven't, but I did talk in depth about this concept in the first reaction, which is why I'm omitting some other stuff. But like, using like the bunny as one of the dancers for the missing for Hayne, who couldn't participate in the choreo, but still maintaining her and not just ignoring her completely because she couldn't perform, was also a really nice touch. And it's something that I barely touched on in the previous music video. But damn, there's so much happening in this one. And I just love the fact that this music video, while at times, because of the captions, could be a little bit confusing because you have the lyrics and then you have the actual dialogue in the movie happening at the same time. It could be a little bit confusing and misleading. But at the same time, they they made this song feel so incredibly different from the first one to such a degree where I could barely even focus on the song because I already loved the song. I talked about it quite a bit in the first reaction, but in this one, all I could focus on was getting some answers to the story. And I feel like what I got is really, really interesting. And I wonder how far off I am or if there's any merit to it. So if you enjoyed this reaction and if I made any sense, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will catch you all in the next one. Be well and safe wherever you are. Make sure to watch out for part 1 in the playlist somewhere up there, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Be well and safe wherever you are, and have a wonderful rest of the week.